welcome back to my channel, friends. This is Nirav Gohil here, and in this video I will give you information about capitalization. There is no rule of capitalization for IELTS listening and reading examination. It means you can write all your answer in uppercase and all your answer in lowercase. But when things come to writing examination, there is rule of capitalization. So to score high, it is essential to understand rules of capitalization. So in this video, I will share 9 rules with you. So let's start. But before we start, friends, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please press the subscribe button. While you are subscribing, you will see one bell icon. Please press that as well. Once you press that icon, you will get push notification whenever I will upload new videos. So friends, please press the subscribe and bell icon. So let's start with the first rule. So the first rule, at the beginning of each new sentence. So if you are starting any new sentence, you should start with uppercase like this. This is very common rule but very important one. If you want to score high, you must follow this rule. So let's switch to rule number 2. So rule number 2 is title or in the heading. So this is also a very important rule. If you are mentioning any title or heading in your summary or in your essay, you must use first letter of each word in a capital form. Like this: across A is capital, C S is capital, land L is capital. But there are some rules. If you are mentioning a and the and or but by so, they all should be in a lowercase. So make this thing very clear in your mind. As you can see in the example, here to and a is in a lowercase. So remember this thing, friends. So let's move to rule number 3. So rule number 3 is for proper noun. If you are mentioning proper noun like Jan, Jack, Oxford, Microsoft, Sahara, first letter of each word should be in a capital form. If you are mentioning your name, it should be start from uppercase. So make this thing clear in your mind. So let's move to rule number 4. So rule number 4 is abbreviation and acronyms should be in capital. So if you are using short form, each letter you should mention in capital form like NASA, MOD. But if you are mentioning full form, then the rule will be same as proper noun. First letter of each word will be in a capital form like a BBC, British, Broadcasting Corporation. B from British is in a capital form, Broadcasting B is in a capital form, and Corporation C is in a capital form. UAE, United Arab Emirates. So U is in a capital form, A is in a capital form, and E is in a capital form. So I hope this thing is very much clear for you. So now we are moving to next rule. Name of bodies of water. So if you are using name of river, lakes, ocean or seas, it should be start with first capital letter like Ganga. Ganga is name of river, so it should start with a capital letter like G is in a capital letter and then remaining will be in lowercase. So follow this rule. So now let's move to rule number 6. So rule number 6, 7 and 8 is somehow similar to rule number 5. So let's start with rule number 6. So rule number 6 is name of mountain ranges. So if you are mentioning name of mountain in your essay or in your summary, you should start with uppercase like this. The same way in rule number 7. If you are mentioning name of any building, monuments, bridge or tunnel, you should start your word with uppercase like this. The White House, Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty. Here of is in a smaller case because as I have told you in rule number 2, if you are mentioning connective words like of and but, so it should be in a lower case. So let's move to rule number 8. Name of schools, colleges, universities should start from uppercase, like Harvard University, elementary. So these three rules are very common but important ones, because many times students are mentioning name of mountain, building, monument, school and colleges in their summary or in their essay. So remember these rules. So now we are moving to last rule. So this is rule number 9, political division. This is also a very important rule because you will use regions, countries, states, cities and towns often in your essay. Rule will remain same. First letter of each word should be in capital, like I in India, S and A in South Africa and C in Canada. So remember this rule, friends, because it will help you a lot. There is no rule of capitalization in reading and listening examination. So you can write your all answer in capital form or all answer in a lower form. But here in writing examination, there is rule of capitalization. So you must follow these rules. So apart from these rules, if you want to write any date, you should start with uppercase. If you want to write day or month, like Monday, January, you should start with uppercase. So I hope, friends, these rules are very much clear for you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comments. So I hope, friends, these things are very much clear for you now. When to use capital letter. So follow these 9 rules to score high. If you are practicing for listening and reading, I would not advise for capitalization rules, but in writing it does matter. So here I would like to request you, if you are preparing for writing examination, you must follow these 9 rules. So this is all from my side, friends. I hope you like this video. If you like, please do not forget to press the like button, and if possible, share with your friends as well. If you have any question, any query, feel free to ask me. So friends, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please press the subscribe button. So soon I will come back with new study material and tips for you. Till then, keep practicing. Bye bye.